she's so fine. Hell blows my mind. Hell lights my day.
What's good, guys? Today is Friday, September the 30th, 2022. This video, as you can tell, will be regarding the Kenneka Jenkins case. And specifically, we're going to be looking at a post and a photo. And like I said, I'm trying to get into these types of videos a little bit more often. While it will be fact-based, I will also share my opinion on this as well. So, I wanted to show a post that Miss Teresa Martin had posted on Facebook. And I want to see what you guys think about it. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the actual post. This is a post from Miss Teresa Martin. Now, I don't know that it was actually taken 1 hour ago, but when this person snapped it, that's what it said. So we'll leave that alone, because the most important part is what's contained in it looks like she reposted it, like it had come across our timeline. So let's get into what she actually says in this. It says Teresa Martin is with Kenneka Martin and Harris Lenore. So she tagged both Kenneka Martin and Lenore Harris in this post. And it says, when we asked the detective, what is this on the cooler door, which to me looked like blood, he told me, quote, she's got a quote mark there, it was dried up turkey meat, with a smile on his face. I wonder how he knew that without fingerprints taken, allegedly. But God. J for K for life. All right. Now, I saw this as well. I know other reputable YouTubers, content creators rather, have also spoke on this. Now, if they truly said that that was turkey meat, I'm definitely going to call BS on that. As I think I would almost reach to say almost everyone would call BS on that. Because if you think about that, why would someone be taking turkey meat unwrapped in or out of that cooler? And why would someone have unwrapped turkey meat even near that door? So that doesn't make any sense to me. We saw the big roll of cellophane in there. If that were the case, I'm sure someone wrapped that, quote, turkey meat up really well. I'm not sure what to make of it, guys. It's also on the frame of the door as well. You can see a little faint hint of it. I want to play devil's advocate here for just a moment. This picture of this chain caught my attention, okay? And it's on someone's blog. That's not important. But what he says is, I've seen a lot of rust, which has interesting texture with deep brown blended with dark orange. This, quote, blood rust, in quote, chain I saw really caught my attention. Could it be minerals in the rocks or salt from the ocean, or a combination of both created this uncommon color in the old chain? Or is it because of the chemical makeup of the steel that gives it a unique hue? It was with further examination I understood it was the hue that drew me to snap the shutter. So, rust does turn different colors. That's my whole point in showing this picture. And when I saw it, That was my first guess. But I want to say this. It's an odd place for rust to be, considering there's no other signs of rust on this door. It's an odd place for it to be rust, okay? So, in my humble opinion, I do not believe it is either turkey meat, dried turkey meat, or rust, okay? Just simply based on the location of it and it just wouldn't make sense, okay? Now, again, playing devil's advocate. This is an actual photo of the morphology of blood drying, okay? You can see how it changes to different hues. So, I just wanted to present this so that you could then look at the door, because a lot of these colors here you wouldn't out when you think about dried blood, okay? It's definitely worth looking into. Now, what they should have done, but were too lazy to do or incompetent to do, and by they I'm speaking about the Rosemont Public Safety Department, is they should have swabbed that door, is what they should have done. And they should have worked that freezer area, and if I'm being honest, the whole damn hotel should have been a crime scene. So don't get me started on that. But they should have swabbed that, especially if Miss Teresa, the decedent's mother, is standing there asking you questions about it, and you want to stand there with a little smirk on your face talking about it's dried turkey meat. Come on, man. Like, don't insult her intelligence like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like that. If you have someone, if you are a police officer and you have someone asking a question, you just don't respond like that. Very unprofessional. Which we all know that the Rosemont Public Safety Department has been nothing but unprofessional, and has proved its own incompetency. So I just wanted to bring this photo to the attention of everyone again. This photo from the morphology of blood drying has its drying stages listed on here, from coagulation to the end, and it has the time it takes to get to that stage. So we have 0 hours, 1.5 hours, 4 hours, 9 hours, 9.5 hours. And you can see the difference between even just 30 minutes, okay? So I definitely wanted to bring this so that everyone could see it, because I don't think we think of these colors when we think of dried blood, okay? Plus, we also have a little bit of a trickier situation here, because it's not something on wood, it's on metal, okay? And I know the makeup of metal changes the way substances react, okay? It wouldn't be the same if it was blood splatter on a door, or turkey meat on a door, or paint on a door. It's just different. It's entirely different, all right? So since I brought up rust, let's briefly go over what causes rust, okay? You can see the differences in those two chains right there, okay? Rust is a common name for iron oxide. The most familiar form of rust is the reddish coating that forms flakes on iron and steel, but rust also comes in other colors, including yellow, brown, orange, and even green. The different colors reflect various chemical compositions of rust. And I'm not going to take you guys back to science class, but I'm just going to get to the basics here. Rust forms when iron or its alloys are exposed to moist air. The oxygen and water in air react with the metal to form the hydrated oxide. All right. Now, if we look at these two chains, you can tell a significant difference in the one that's rusted and the one that's not. Okay. So when I think about rust and you think about iron, well, our blood contains iron. I'm really just thinking out loud, guys. So I started thinking about weapons, even as far as like the military and war. And I found this and I wanted to read it. Blood rust, pitting, is real. If blood is not cleaned off in the short order, the salts and other ingredients in the blood will cause a reaction with the metal, ranging from discoloration of the finish short term to deep pitting if left on the metal long term. Storage or presence in a humid climate will accelerate the process. Blood pitting is normally found in isolated areas on a weapon where the surrounding finish is normal. It goes on to give an example. Example where a gun was handled or touched with a bloody hand or finger, or where blood has dripped on it. All right? So, back to this picture. Like I said, I'm not buying the dried turkey meat story. I call BS on that. Could it be blood? Absolutely. It could. Could it be rust? I just find it odd. Just in that one spot. And that's not even a spot that you would think someone would handle regularly. There's a knob there, for crying out loud. You know what I mean? That you would push. I don't know, guys. Could blood left on that door, let me say that, for any period of time, look that color? Yes, it could. It's not a far-fetched idea. And, you can go right back to the Rosemont Public Safety Department and their inability to work a crime scene. Let's take it even further. Their inability to recognize a crime scene. Or their inability to give a shit. Be really honest. So, I just wanted to throw this out there and see what you guys think about this. Do you think it's dried turkey meat? Do you think it could be blood? Do you think it could be rust? What do you think? Let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. I really do enjoy reading your comments and bouncing ideas off of you guys. So I also want to let you know that I plan to go live tomorrow night at some point, and I will try to send out a notification on the community board to let you guys know roughly what time. And I'm going to end the video on that note, but I hope to see you guys tomorrow for those that can make it. And thanks for watching, guys.